Okay, and in the products, we have podcasts. So you can start a podcast directly in Kajabi, which I think is really cool. And as you can see, I've kind of started playing around with it. So let's create a new podcast. So you can import one from wherever you have it now, or you can create a new one. So let's click import just to see where that comes from. So you have the RSS feed link. So that's what you would need in order to import. So let's create a new one. So we can give it a title. Testing is the best title that I can come up with. Brief description. And then you can also make this public, and they can access it on listening apps, or this can be a private subscription only podcast. You can choose the podcast language. So in this case, for me, it would be English, and a category. So we can do education, how to, I guess. And then you can decide if they're going to be in episodes, so newest to oldest episode first, or a serial order, so it'll be oldest to newest and split up by season. So this would be if they expand on each other. If you've listened to true crime podcasts, that would be a serial order or an episode order, which is what most business podcasts are in. Then you can have your colors up here. I don't know why. Sometimes these update with my colors and sometimes they don't. Accent color. And you can have your image. Okay, and it can't be blank, so let's give it an image. Here we go. It's not the right size, but that's fine. Okay. As you can see, that's really not the right size. All right, and then free or paid. So you can do a donation again. You can do a subscription. So you could do like $10 a month, whatever, bill every month. And then you can connect, decide where you want people to pay with. So we'll do Stripe again. All right, so now that we have this ready, you've got your offer in here, which we'll go over in the offer section. You've got your settings. So this is where you can update your title, your host, emails, copyright information, description, your thumbnail. If it contains explicit content, you can also disable your episodes from being downloaded. You can update categories, so you can add up to 3, and update your colors from here. You'll see your subscribers here when people start subscribing to your podcast, and this takes you to the contacts, and then it filters through the tags and stuff. So we're going to go back. They've got analytics, so how many downloads you have, what apps people are listening on, devices, countries, your top 10 episodes by downloads, and you can get your stats directly from the providers when you connect them to your podcast. Okay, so let's add our first episode. So we're going to give it a title. You can do an episode, you could do a bonus, or you could do a trailer. You can also have the season that it's in. If you want to add seasons, this is the section for show notes. So you can add those timestamps or anything like that. CastMagic is a really great audio transcription plus show notes, like all the things. It has custom prompts in there. That's something that I highly recommend. You can also select if it includes explicit content or not. It did not give me... Where was the space to upload my audio? There you go. It was just small. I didn't see the button. Okay, so meditation. This one's mine, not for clients. So it quickly put my meditation in there. Show notes. You can add chapters. And you can upload a transcription. So you can do that from CastMagic. So it has to be in the text format. And you can use CastMagic to do that as well. Maybe that'll be a bonus video. I'll have to remember that. Change the thumbnail, whatever you want to do on here. You can schedule it to send. You can set the publishing date, copy the specific episode, view analytics for this specific episode. And it gives you those same analytics. Okay, after episode bonus, so there was a couple things that I wanted to show. So this is CastMagic. So this is the episode that I uploaded after this. So this is this episode that you're listening to before I added this on. So this is the audio from that video, and I'm testing it out here because I wanted to show you the show notes and the transcription and see what it looks like. So in CastMagic, if you have this, I clicked download transcript, download text without timestamps, and that gave us the text file format that we needed to upload the transcription. So I just uploaded it here. And then with the meditation, it was not showing up the episode actions to add the chapters. So I'm adding them here. I'm not sure if it's allowing me to add chapters because I filled out show notes or because I have them written out in here. So we're going to test that and see what happens. So this is what it looks like when you add the chapters. So I can just finish copy pasting these that I already did. So you just do these, because I realized that because I didn't publish it, that's probably why it didn't allow you to preview it. Alternatively, it could just be because I don't have a podcast page on my website. Okay, so I'm going to schedule this and publish it for right now and see if that makes it show me. We'll backdate it. Go. So now it's published. So you could save it. And let's click preview. Okay, so this is the template page that it created for the podcast. It was already probably there, but this is what it will look like as a preview. So we have the audio here. Okay, and in the products it has the show notes already in here, and the chapters are in that drop down menu, and they can share it as well. So we don't need to leave the chapters in here. Obviously I don't know quite yet what it would look like to put it into Spotify or Apple Podcasts, so you might want to leave the timestamps in there just for now. But this one could just be the description. And it'll have the chapters already in there that are clickable. So let's go to this one. So you can do a donation. So there we go. And then it also has the transcript here. So as you can see with the CastMagic, the way that they do the transcripts, it breaks it into kind of like sections and chunks. So it always has my name. So that's something you can edit when you edit the text. But that's how it's going to look if you use CastMagic. All right, and then when people share the episode, they can share Facebook, Twitter, or X now, email, and then they can just share and copy the link. And they can put it at the current spot that they're listening at, or they can share it from the beginning. Okay, I took out the show notes from the description, and it did not affect the chapters. So this is what it would look like without the chapters in the description specifically on Kajabi.